Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike SB Dunk High X Faust. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike SB Dunk X Faust skateboarding shoes, and this pair is in a men's UK size 7.5, US size 8.5, Euro size 42, and it's in a women's US size 10, and this pair is in a black metallic gold black colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid. And let's peel back the wrapping paper to reveal the Nike SB Dunk High Cross Faust. And let's lift out the left shoe first and focus on it. And just setting the box to the side. And doing a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear view of this Nike SB Dunk High Pro skateboarding shoes Cross Faust. And now taking a closer in look at the shoe, so we can see there is premium leather on the upper, along with a short nap suede making up the upper cover, and of course quite noticeably the embroidery with the Sure Faust styling, so giving you a much closer in look at the metallic gold embroidery. And taking a look at the back of the shoe to give you some sense of the overall shape and of course silhouette of the shoe. And we can see on the inner side the Nike swoosh does have the metallic gold embroidered outlining against that grained leather main black swoosh, and it does have a dripping gold paint effect. Now let's take a much closer look at the details right there, so you can see that very fine embroidery around that black leather grained Nike swoosh. And continuing with the other details back to the front around the toe box of the shoe. Once again, that short nap suede and the fine or premium grade leather with that fine graining, so giving you a much further out look now with a mostly all black upper, only with the metallic gold giving it that very bright contrast. And now let's take a look from the front to the back of the shoe. And taking a look at the tongue. So the tongue has a blacked out tongue patch with the Nike SB branding and Dunk High Pro right under it. And taking a look behind the tongue as well, you can see that there appears to be some debossing on the back of the tongue patch, and just pulling the laces out and giving you a look at the aglets or lace tips. So right there you can see it does have a knurled finish, and they appear to be made out of metal. So right there once again the aglets or the lace tips in metallic gold. And continuing on, looking at the inside and the back of the tongue of the shoe, so you can see fully blacked out, so very hard to see the details through the lens of the video camera. But nonetheless, trying my best to show you all the details. And there's some stuffing inside, so just removing the stuffing for an even clearer look if possible. So right there, doing my best to show you some details. And what we can see is the sock liner or insole does have some script or graffiti in metallic gold, which I can barely make out because there is a sticker on it as well for the materials, and it is very dark inside, as you can see, or just about. But nonetheless, giving you a look at the lining as well, it does have a very soft satin lining and very thickly and plushly padded, as you can see as I squeeze down on the sides and at the back of the heel tab. So right there, giving you a further out look once again, but this time of course with the tongue in slightly better view, and of course with the laces out and with the metallic golden tips to them. So once again giving you a full all-round look at the Nike SB Dunk X FAUST. And this pair does celebrate the 20th anniversary of Nike SB. And now let's take a look at the bottom or sole of the shoe, giving you a look at that rubber sole in black. So this is a very stealthy blacked out pair of Nike SB Dunk High Pro skateboarding shoe. And to give you some sense of this rubber sole, which is almost very dark grey or charcoal grey in appearance instead of a black. But nonetheless giving you some sense of the overall stiffness or softness of this rubber outsole or bottom. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some sense of the responsiveness of the shoe. And now let's take a look at the right shoe. So setting the left shoe of the Nike SB Dunk High X Faust to the side, and as we bring the box back in view. Now let's lift out the right shoe. And once again setting the box back to the side again so it doesn't interfere with the foreground. And now taking a look at the right shoe of the Nike SB Dunk High Cross Faust. And of course let's do a 360 rotation as well with this shoe so you have a full look. And now taking a much closer in look. So once again we see that low sheen premium leather on the front and toe area, or mud guard around the toe box, and of course the perforated toe box with that soft suede short nap. And we can see on the Nike swoosh on the inner side of this right shoe, there is the what appears to be very, very fine embroidery over it. And we can see that the first word is all, and the second word that. And as we look right around, wrapping around to the outer side, we can see that the third and final word is matters. So all that matters embroidered over and as the top layer of the upper cover. So giving you a further out look. And once again, taking a look from the front to the back with this right shoe this time. And once again we see the Nike SB tongue patch. And taking a look around the details around the high top ankle collar of the shoe, and we can see that there are other laces that come with the shoe, and we can see the furthest one on the right does have a sparkly effect to its dark or charcoal design or coloring, and the middle one does have a crosshatch metallic gold pattern to it, and of course the standard laces with the knurled gold tips or aglets. And this time around, taking a look inside of the shoe, but this time the right shoe doesn't have the material sticker, so you might be able to see what's in there, or at least partially, with that gold script on the insole or sock liner. But nonetheless, once again, we see that very smooth and plush lining on the inside of this Nike SB Dunk High Cross Faust. So just going to leave the laces out for completeness. And once again, those overall details. And of course the underside as well. So once again, that very dark grey or charcoal grey, near black rubber outsole. And now let's take a look at the pair together. So having to just neaten up the tongues as best I can. And taking a look from the front to the back. Directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. Just one more look. So that's the Nike SB Dunk High Cross Faust. Thanks for watching and happy skateboarding!